One of the things that happens in any situation in parenting when something doesn't feel good, the tendency is to want to fix it, right? There's actually not a problem. Whatever's going on with your kid, there's actually no problem happening. I know it seems like a problem. Let me give you a more extreme example. In one of my parenting classes, one of the mother's daughter was suicidal. And because that was a problem, a really, really big problem, she would react to it in a certain way that would intensify her nervous system, and her daughter would pick up on that in a very big way. And she wouldn't be able to really get her daughter's world because she's so focused on her own, oh my God, I got to do something about this. But technically speaking, it's not a problem. It's scary, it's super intense, it's uncomfortable, it's bringing up a lot of stuff for you, but it's not a problem. What it actually is the culmination of a lot of forces coming together. And she says, I don't feel like being alive. Not a problem. So if we see it as a problem, we lose the ability to go underneath that and say, okay, so I'm so triggered. How do I work with this? So we need to learn how to be with the intensity and work with it. Intensity is not going to hurt you. Our nervous systems have evolved to deal with intensity, but no one's taught us how to do this. And we'll talk about that in a little bit, how to regulate your nervous system. But ultimately, what she was able to do is really get, so you're feeling lonely, and not even me, your mother, was meeting you in loneliness. Oh, you're feeling unloved because of these situations, and that's never been addressed before. Right? Oh, you have this perception of yourself with your friends. That's interesting you have that perception. I wonder if that's something we could look at and explore. What's true about it? What maybe not be totally true about it, right? And so when you fixate that there's a problem, you're no longer seeing what's actually there, which is much more important. Now, the righteous mind says, are you kidding me? This is a problem. It's fine to go with that, but how does it work when you have that energy? Does it really open the door? Does it really help you connect more deeply, right? And so what happens is when there's a sense of urgency, like how many times do you feel a sense of urgency parenting in a month? You feel a sense of urgency as if there's a train coming down the tracks and your kid is on the tracks. So there's a perceived sense of urgency, and then there's real urgency. Most of the time it's perceived urgency. Why? Because you're triggered. Something in you is happening and you're not integrating it. And so the stress that creates, the kids start to pick up on that. They start to feel your non-regulated state, and that's scary for a kid, even subconsciously, right? If I was stressed out right now, it would be really uncomfortable for all of you, right? And you're not my parents. You know what I mean? And so we have to recognize there's an energy transfer that occurs. And that means we can freak out if we want, we can keep doing that, but ultimately we have to respect the fact that there's an impact and we're creating ripples and waves.